Welcome to the Train Right video series, brought to you by Carmichael Training Systems. The Train Right video series incorporates the workouts of CTS. These workouts are designed to improve very specific aspects of your cycling, such as mountain biking, climbing, sprinting, pedal cadence, and time trialing. These videos are not designed to simply trash and grind you into the ground, leaving you feeling fatigued or overtrained. We believe that each video should produce a positive training effect on the athlete. With proper recovery, you'll soon be riding stronger, faster, and more powerfully. All of our certified coaches use the workouts that are featured in the Train Right video series. As you do these workouts, know that our finest athletes, such as Lance Armstrong and Allison Dunlap, do these very same workouts. Have fun, and remember, don't just train, train right.
One of the first things our coaches do when they start working with a new athlete is to determine specific heart rate training intensities. This is accomplished by completing the CTS Field Test. This field test can be accomplished either on the trainer or on the road. If you're doing the CTS Field Test on the trainer, then the field test should consist of 2 8-minute efforts with 10 minutes of recovery between each effort. On the road, the CTS Field Test consists of 2 3-mile time trials on flat terrain with 10 minutes of recovery between each effort. The key to the field test is to do each effort to the max. Do not hold anything back. We need to establish the maximum heart rate you can sustain for the entire duration of each effort. While doing the field test, focus on keeping your pedal cadence around 90 RPMs. The key data you need to record for each effort is 1. Average heart rate for each individual effort. 2. Elapsed time for the road test only. 3. Average pedal cadence. Consistency, repeatability, and accuracy are critical for the CTS Field Test. Use the highest average heart rate from one of the 2 individual efforts to establish your individual heart rate training values for our CTS workouts. Hello, I'm Chris Carmichael. Before starting this video, you should have completed the CTS Field Test. During this workout, we're going to be doing climbing repeats and muscle tension intervals. Climbing repeats are guided by heart rate for your training intensity. We're going to use the data from the CTS Field Test in order to establish your individual heart rate values.
You will use the highest average heart rate you achieve during the field test. If you are below the age of 35, multiply that heart rate by 0.95. This will give you the lower limit of your climbing repeat heart rate range. Then add 3 beats to this number to establish your upper limit. If you are age 35 or above, multiply that heart rate by 0.92. This will give you the lower limit of your climbing repeat heart rate range, and then add 3 beats to this number to establish the upper limit.
These intervals are timed and the clock is about to start, so let's go. As you can see, the front wheels are elevated. The reason why we've elevated the front wheels is because it simulates the climbing position. We want to elevate 3 to 4 inches above the horizontal plane. When you're climbing, it's just not the increased resistance that's happening out there. You're actually engaging more muscles when you're climbing. You're using the arms more, the back, the rear end, more of your hamstrings. On the flat terrain, it's primarily your quadriceps that are providing all the power. When climbing, you need to simulate the climbing position. So that's what we do with raising the front wheel. All right, we're going to start our first 30-second sprint here to warm up. We'll start in 10 seconds, everybody. Let's shift up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Bring it up. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on, Gary, let's go. Let's drop down in here if you can. Let's drop down there. Let's start going. Seconds, everybody. 10 seconds. Let's get in the drops here for these sprints. All right. 3, 2, 1, up. 1 minute recovery. Nice, easy gear. Keep your RPMs about 80 to 85 RPMs during this recovery. This is going to help open you up, start the clearance process, and start bringing buffering agents to buffer the lactate that's now starting to appear in your muscles. "25 seconds. Remember, when we do these, we're in the drops. As hard as you can go. All right, we got 5 seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, let's bring it up. Come on, Billy, let's go. Let's get on top of that. Awesome, looking great. Good job. Halfway there. Halfway there. All right, Gary, looking good. Come on, a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1, that's it. Okay, another minute. Okay, nice and easy, everybody. Easy ring. Hands on the tops. Our first workout is going to be the muscle tension interval. They're guided primarily by pedal cadence. What we're going to be doing is riding at 50 to 55 RPMs. Very low cadence, very big gear. The length of these intervals are 5 minutes. We're going to have 5 minutes recovery in a very easy gear during the recovery. We're going to keep our RPMs very high during the recovery, about 100 RPMs during the recovery, but very low resistance. Muscle tension intervals, the intensity isn't guided by heart rate because your legs are moving so slow, your heart rate's not going to come up. These are great workouts for building strength on the bike so that when you start climbing, you'll have more strength when you're out on the road. First one's 5 minutes long. Let's go. Hands on top, just like you're climbing. Just keep that upper body still as possible. Just from the hips down. Gear down a little bit, Bill. One more. One more, let's go. Let's go even more. There you go. Okay, 5 minutes. As hard as you can go to sustain the whole effort. Perfect. You look great. Way to go. Great job, Gary. Great job. All right, we're a minute 15 into the first one. These aren't easy. This is how we're going to build our strength. Great job, Jim. No upper body movement, just from the hips down, all the tension upon the muscles. He's recruiting a lot of fast twitch fiber muscles right now. So when he goes out and does big power efforts, he'll have these fast twitch fiber muscles already recruited for those efforts. Nice going, Billy. Nice going. I think we can put a little more tension. Let's go. Let's gear down one more. All right. Grinding along. Grinding along. We're a little over 2 minutes into the first interval, everybody. Excellent, Gary. Excellent. No upper body movement. Hips down. Big tension upon the legs. Focus on breathing out. Don't worry about breathing in. That's natural. Just focus on breathing out. Expiring as far as you can go. All right, you look real powerful. Excellent. Excellent. Little less than 2 minutes, everybody. A little less than 2 minutes. Just imagine the top of that hill. It's less than 1 kilometer to go. You're almost there. When you get to the top of the hill, you're going to shift down into your small ring. RPMs are going to go up. Resistance is going to go down. And then you're going to start that descent. Okay, 1 minute, everybody. Just 1 minute. These are great efforts for building strength on the bike. I especially like to do these efforts as we transition from doing a lot of work in the gym, weight work, transition that strength that you gained in the gym to on the bike. These are excellent workouts for doing that. 20 seconds, everybody, 20 seconds. Just about there. Just about there. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy gear, everybody. Easy gear. Low resistance. Let's remember to drink. We got to stay hydrated here. Awesome. Great. You're going to lose a lot of fluids when you're working out indoors. So keep drinking. All right, Jim, tell me what you thought about that.
Well, those are good efforts. Actually, one of my favorite workouts because they're not so mentally hard. You don't have to push yourself in the sense that you're not hitting real high heart rates. You're not breathing real hard, but it's a valuable workout all the strength you're gaining from it. You can kind of keep your heart rate down with the low cadence, so it's actually kind of a fun workout to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But they're not easy.
Not easy at all.
Gary, can you tell me what you thought there?
Well, I also think it's a fun workout. It's hard to keep the body still without moving, so you got to be focused and to keep the heart rate down while you're pumping your legs really hard. And it feels good though, and it feels like it's one of the things that you can do a few times over and over if you recover right.
Thank you, Gary. Angie, was that fun?
I think it was a little harder for me than it was for Jim. My heart rate was definitely higher than his was, so I think I'll drop it down next time.
Okay.
It's great workout.
Awesome. Okay, we have 2 minutes, 45 seconds before we start our second muscle tension interval. About 20 seconds before we start our second muscle tension interval. Same thing as the last one, everybody. Shift up to your big chain ring. Big gear, 50 to 55 RPMs. We want a lot of tension on the muscles. With all this tension, we're going to recruit a lot of fast twitch fiber. Okay, let's get going now. Let's go. 5 minutes. All right, get it all recruited in those legs, all those fast twitch fibers. That's what we want. Everybody looks great. Everybody looks really good. Good job, Bill. Look strong. Let's gear down now. You can come down. Let's drop that cadence down to 50 RPMs. One more. 50 to 55. There you go. Come on, one more. Come on, Billy. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, you guys look great back here. Try to keep your upper body really still there, Greg. Just from the legs down. There you go. Okay, 4 minutes, everybody. 4 minutes. Hands on the top. Keep that upper body still. Just from the hips down. That's all the movement, from the hips down. Just grind away. We're going to get stronger from this. Let's gear down. You can come down. RPM's a little high. Let's go down one more. Come on, let's go. Awesome. That's what I like to see. Good job. Excellent. Upper body's nice and still. All the tension is upon the quadriceps and the hamstrings. That's just what we want. All right, we've got 2 minutes left, everybody. 2 minutes left. If you can imagine pedaling a complete circle here, really focusing on taking your pedal stroke at the bottom of the pedal stroke and pulling, kind of like scraping off mud off of the bottom, the front part of your shoe, right off the toe, pulling down, pulling back through the bottom of the pedal stroke, and then over the top, kind of kicking your foot forward over the top. So you get a nice round, complete round pedal stroke. You want to get good power through bottom dead center and then over top dead center. So you want to pull back through bottom dead center and kick your foot forward over top dead center. So you get a nice round pedal stroke. Okay, 1 minute, everybody. 1 minute. Focus on pulling back through bottom dead center, pulling back through bottom dead center, kicking forward over top dead center, kicking forward over top. There we go. Awesome. Perfect, Jim. Pulling back through bottom dead center. Let's shift down one more, Jim. Pulling back through bottom dead center, kicking over top dead, kicking over top dead center. Awesome. Good job. 15 seconds, everybody. 15 seconds. Just coming on the top of that hill. Just coming. 10 seconds. Come on, we're going to carry it all the way to the top, all the way to the top. 3, 2, 1. You're there. Okay. Everybody shifted to nice, easy gear. Nobody's still in the big ring, still doing a muscle tension interval. Are you, Jill? I don't think so. I don't think so. Good. Nice, easy gear. Low resistance. Keep your RPMs fast, 100 RPMs. After doing all this low pedal cadence work, these low pedal cadences, we want to shift now to an easier gear, get the RPMs up. Excellent. Excellent. Just relax. Remember to stay hydrated. Drink. Gotta drink to stay hydrated. You're going to need at least 16 ounces of fluid in you per hour. I suggest even more. As much as 36 to 40 ounces of fluid in you when you're working out indoors, because you're going to be sweating a lot more. Okay, we've got about 2 minutes before we start our next workout. The next workout is our climbing repeat workout. Climbing repeats are guided by heart rate for your training intensity. And you should have already established what training intensity, what heart rate you're going to be doing this workout from the field test that we did earlier. We're going to do the first interval, the first climbing repeat is going to be 10 minutes in length. We're going to keep our RPMs about 85 RPMs, 80 to 85 RPMs. Upper body, we want to keep really still, and you want to stay right in that heart rate range, right in that climbing repeat heart rate range that we established from the field test. Once that 10 minutes is up, 5 minutes, nice and easy, shift down to an easy gear. Low resistance, bring your cadence up to about 90 RPMs. Okay, 1 minute before our first climbing repeat. Relax, drink. First climbing repeat is 10 minutes, 85 RPMs at your climbing repeat heart rate intensity. 30 seconds, everybody, 30 seconds. You all are doing a great job. This isn't an easy workout. Okay, 15 seconds, everybody, 15 seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's shift up. 85 RPMs. Slowly ramp yourself up to that target heart rate. Let's ramp up nice and slow. Give yourself about 30 seconds, 45 seconds to get to that target heart rate. 80 to 85 RPMs. Quicker RPMs than those muscle tension intervals. This is just like climbing, just like climbing. Climbing repeat, the training intensity is staying right at your lactate threshold while you're climbing. Your individual lactate threshold while climbing will actually be higher than your individual lactate threshold if you're doing workouts on flat terrain. The reason why is because we've engaged more muscle mass while climbing. We're pumping more blood to your arms, to your back, to your butt. You're pumping more blood, your heart rate's going to beat faster. So it's a little faster than your lactate threshold when you're doing flat workouts, like steady state workouts. Want to keep RPMs fairly quick. 85 RPMs. Guys look great. Hands on top. Billy, let's move our hands here. We've got a long climb we're doing. Nice and still. Nice and still. Good job. You look great. Look great. It's an easy. Perfect, Jim. Perfect. Not even sweating. It's great. It's great. Terry, you're making it look easy. You're making it look easy. Awesome. Same thing here. We want to focus on, just like the muscle tension intervals, pulling back through bottom dead center and kicking over top dead center. That's the area where you can gain a little bit more. You can gain a little more positive forces on your pedal stroke over top dead center and through bottom dead center.
Smooth cadence and a still upper body are key components of efficient climbing.
I never expected Armstrong to do this. He has ripped the field apart and he is climbing now to the summit of the Alp.
The one climber in this bike race is Lance Armstrong. If Ulrich had had any eyes behind those glasses, he would have seen Armstrong looking straight into them and saying, right, if you want to win this Tour de France, if you want to take it away from me, follow this wheel right now. You've got to be so strong, Phil, to attack from the front. You check out here the pedaling cadence of Lance Armstrong, and that is where he's got his power from over the last few years. He's learned and trained specifically at this, and even on a mountain pass.
Okay, everybody, we got about 4.5 minutes left to this climbing repeat. These are 10 minutes long. 10 minutes long climbing repeats. We're a little halfway up that climb. Stick with it. We want to stay right at the point of where you're clearing the lactate from your muscles. Slowly as we do these, you'll start to gain more power at that same heart rate value. Instead of producing 500 watts that Jim's doing right now at his climbing lactate threshold, soon he'll be producing 550 watts. Everybody's doing a great job. These are long efforts, long climb here. Just settle in, work right at that minimum and maximum heart rate value from the field test that we established. It's only a 3-beat difference between the minimum and the maximum. You want to work right in there. It's very specific. Okay, about a minute and 45 seconds, everybody. Minute and 45 seconds, people. And then we're at the top. Let's stick with it. This isn't easy. Working right at that point that you're clearing that lactate from your blood, from your muscles. Awesome job. Minute 30. Minute 30. Getting closer to the top. Okay, that magic minute. 1 minute to go. Magic minute before the interval's over. We don't want to relax now. We don't want to shift down. We don't want to ease up. We don't want that heart rate to drop below that heart rate range. Want to stay right in there. 45 seconds. Everybody's looking great. Looking great. Good job, Billy. You're looking great. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. Just about there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, nice, easy gear. Light gear. Low resistance. Let's move. You need to keep those legs moving. You need to move that lactate out. Speed up that recovery in between these intervals. Okay, we've got one more climbing repeat left. The second climbing repeat is slightly different than the first one. Still going to be 10 minutes in length. We're still going to stay at the same heart rate range as what we set before. What's going to differ is our pedal cadence. We're going to open up the first minute at a low pedal cadence. 60 to 65 RPMs for the first minute. We finish the first minute, then we're going to knock it up your pedal cadence, 90 to 95 RPMs. Still stay in that same heart rate range as we do with our climbing repeats. You get through that second minute, what do? You drop it back down to 60 to 65 RPMs. Next minute, bounce it back up, 90 to 95 RPMs. And what we're going to be doing is changing it every minute, changing the pedal cadence. This is going to simulate a lot of times what happens in a race, but you're still going to be staying at your climbing lactate threshold. You're not going to be going above it. You're still going to be working right at that point. And I will tell you each minute when to shift. Okay, I want everybody, it's important to eat out here. Keep your glycogen stores up. Let's start eating our power bars, our power gels. Let's get those in us. Jim, you have a tendency of bonking. I don't want to see that happen. Awesome, awesome. Everybody looks great. Okay, we got 2 minutes before we start our next climbing repeat. This is our last exercise of the workout. So let's make it a good one. Remember, pedal cadence is going to change each minute. We're going to start off first, 60 to 65 RPMs for the first minute. Then we're going to shift to a slightly easier gear. Still staying in that heart rate range. Bring your RPMs up to 90 to 95 RPMs. Okay, just about a minute to go, everybody. Make sure you're fueling up. Get those power bars in you. Get the gels in you. We don't want to bonk this last climbing repeat. Less than 30 seconds, everybody. Let's give it your all in this one. Just don't hold anything back. All right? Okay, coming up on 10 seconds. You all look great. This isn't easy here. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 60 to 65 RPMs. Bring it up to that heart rate range. Give yourself about 30 seconds to get to that heart rate range. 60 to 65 RPMs. Perfect, perfect. Nice. Same thing as before. Focus on kicking over the top, over top dead center, and pulling through the back, pulling through bottom dead center. Kicking over top dead center, pulling back through bottom dead center. Okay, these are 10 minutes. This is 10 minutes. It's the last exercise of the workout, everybody. Okay, we're going to have a pedal cadence change. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 90 to 95 RPMs, everybody. 90 to 95 RPMs. Let's bring it up. Bring it up. Let's not jump above that heart rate range. Just because you shift to a higher pedal cadence, don't bring your heart rate up above. You're going to have to make sure that the resistance is low. Just keep in that heart rate range. Bring your RPMs up. Shift to an easier gear. You got 30 seconds left. $15 seconds left. 10, and then we're going to shift to a bigger gear. Drop your pedal cadence down to 60 to 65 RPMs. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 60 to 65 RPMs. Let's stay in that same heart rate range. You all look great. Looking wonderful. Wonderful. We might just need to do 3 more of these. Great job, Billy. Great job. Look good. Very good. Very nice, Jim. Okay, we've got about 20 seconds left. Once again, we're going to shift. Bring that cadence back up to 90 to 95 RPMs. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 90 to 95 RPMs, everybody. 90 to 95 RPMs. Okay, about 40 seconds. 40 seconds before we shift again. We're going to shift to a bigger gear. Bring those RPMs down, 60 to 65 RPMs. Stay in that same heart rate range. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Awesome, awesome. You just hit a steeper pitch in the road. Steeper pitch in the road. But you're not bringing your heart rate up. You're just staying in there. Grinding away. Okay, you got about 30 seconds before we shift again. Watch your upper body, Greg. Nice and still, that upper body. Good. Awesome. Okay, 10 seconds. We're going to shift to that higher cadence. 90 to 95 RPMs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 90 to 95 RPMs. 90 to 95 RPMs. Great job. Great job. This is one of the favorite workouts of Lance Armstrong. I have Lance do these in preparation for the Tour de France. This way he can simulate racing with the changes in pedal cadence while he's working right at his climbing lactate threshold.
He took a look straight into the eyes there of Jan Ullrich and said, well, here I go, are you coming or not? And the answer is not.
This is what Armstrong was waiting for today. He's let Telecom ride on the front for the whole of the stage. He let them deaden the legs of all of the climbers except one. The one climber in this bike race is Lance Armstrong.
Okay, you got about 10 seconds before this pedal change. 60 to 65 RPMs. 2, 1, let's go. Great job. Great job. Stay in that same heart rate range. Stay in that same heart rate range. 60 to 65 RPMs. 45 seconds before that next pedal cadence change. Remember to drink. Drink. Let's get those power bars in you too. Great job, Gary. Great job. Isn't easy. This is a hard climb. Hard climb. Constantly changing pedal cadence during the course of this climb. Although you're not changing the intensity in which you're climbing at. You're just changing the pedal cadence. You're getting good neurological, neuromuscular development by doing this pedal cadence change. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's bring it up again. 90 to 95 RPMs. Come on, Rutberg. Let's go. Good job. Good job, Jim. Okay, we got another pedal cadence change. We're going to drop it back down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drop it back down. Awesome. Great job. Great job. 60 to 65 RPMs. Everybody, 3, 2, 1, we're done now. That climbing repeat is it. That's it. You might be asking yourself, how often should you do this workout? What I suggest is talk to your coach, see what they suggest, how often they would prescribe this workout. Generally, at CTS, 2 to 3 times a week, we'll have an athlete do a workout such as we did right here today. But make sure you discuss it with your coach so that they build in this workout into an overall training plan for you. It needs to be strategically placed into your overall training program. So talk to your coach about it. All right, a little less than 4 minutes, everybody. Then the cool down's over, workout's over. Bill, does climbing repeats with the pedal cadence change?
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody about it.
Well, you definitely get to spend a lot of time with yourself. See what you're made of. And you got to hang in there.
Good.
And it feels good after it's done.
Okay. Jim, I know these climbing repeats are one of your favorite workouts.
Of course.
Especially the one that we change the pedal cadence every minute. Tell me what you think about it.
Well, it's a tough workout because unlike just the straight climbing repeats where you can settle into the cadence, you've got to keep adapting to the cadence, bring it up, bring it down, just like you would on a climb, but at the same time controlling your heart rate. So when you bring the cadence up, it doesn't spike. So you're still staying in that climbing repeat range the whole time. So it takes a little bit of concentration to really nail it down, but it's a good workout.
Great. Gary?
Yes, Coach?
Is the climbing repeat, does it simulate with that front wheel raised, does it simulate what you're facing on the road actually?
Very much so. I mean, it's particularly as you're changing the cadences, you feel like you're on rolling hills and you can make it as steep as you like, and trying to stay within a prescribed heart rate as you're changing is difficult. You gotta stay focused.
Thank you. With this front wheel raised, is this something new? Have you done this before during an indoor workout?
No, I've never had the front wheel raised. I've never had the front wheel raised, and Definitely felt like climbing a hill, and with the interval changes, with the gear changes, it made the time go by really fast. So the concentration, because you're concentrating, I really like that. It's over.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we got about 30 seconds left. About 30 seconds left. Then everybody's done. Got to say, everybody did a great job. Very happy. Very happy. We started with our muscle tension intervals. These are great for building functional strength on the bike. Next we did our climbing repeats. The first climbing repeat, we're working at 80 to 85 RPMs, working right at your individual climbing heart rate range. The second climbing repeat, same heart rate intensity, but the pedal cadence changed every minute. First minute, we started off at 60 to 65 RPMs. Next minute, we went to 90 to 95 RPMs. And we continued like that sequence of pedal changes throughout the entire 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. This workout will help you climb better. Remember, for more information, go to our website, trainright.com. Don't just train, train right.